you can see it.
Hi, guys, and welcome to the Steelman Podcast. Today, we are here with Adam and only Adam. We have a ton to talk about, so let's get right on into it. He got the New
How's it
Jersey.
going?
He's got
How's
the
it
New
going? Oh
Jersey.
yeah. Oh
Watch
yeah.
out. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I just got a Flurry Vegas, and speaking of Flurry in Vegas, you know why I can't wear that jersey anymore?
Because he's not in Vegas.
No, I can still wear it, but he's not in Vegas. Now I told you earlier he got traded for nothing. That's a lie. That's a lie. He got traded for a prospect, but lower level, like probably never making the NHL, or maybe like close. I don't. No namer, pretty much.
This is why Vegas is going to fall off in the next few years.
But basically, why they did this is because Fleury's worth $7 million against the cap.
Yeah.
And they already have
Robin
Leonard. They have Robin Leonard, who's like $5 million, and he's okay, you know. So it's like you have Robin Leonard, you have Fleury for $7 million. It's only one more year. So I just don't know.
See, so we started off with this. Yes, beautiful. Get right into it. NHL, let's go. Okay, let's just keep going. Keep it on a roll. Since we're talking about NHL, what has happened so far this today or any of the other week?
So wait. But the Fleury thing is they did it because you're essentially just giving them away. And like you've seen with Arizona deals, Arizona's been making deals like a Shane Gostisbehere deal. They got a second-round pick plus Shane Gostisbehere for a 7th-round pick, just because they're dumping salary space. And essentially that's what Vegas did here. They dumped salary space. And the thing about Fleury is he might not even play for Chicago. They might try and trade him again if he says, you know what, I'm not playing, or like, I'm going to retire, because who knows if he even wants to be in Chicago. There's also a possibility of a return for Pittsburgh.
We need to,
albeit very small.
Oh, imagine you just hear the first game of Penguins, and your starting goaltender, Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, bring that back, boys! Bring that back.
I mean, we're on the subject of hockey.
Isn't there a new team now?
Free agency started today, though.
Oh boy! You know, I'm gonna get that video out sometime.
This new team, the Seattle Kraken,
making moves.
They made some weird picks in the expansion draft, and we can go over that first, or free agency first. What are we thinking? Free agency or expansion draft?
Everything all at once. Let's unload.
Okay.
Unload and discuss.
Okay. Kraken expansion. I don't know everybody like off the top of my head, so I'm looking it up. The selections, who they picked.
My hair is going crazy today.
They picked people who not a lot of people thought they'd pick. Mm-hmm. Like, you have people who are like NHL tier level players, and they pick AHL players maybe never getting into the NHL, or like have some sort of potential.
They might have done that too, just because they're like they wanted some sort of baseline, and then they can trade and stuff. I think that's what they're looking to do.
The thing is, they have $30 million in cap space, which we'll talk about why that was a genius move by them when we get into free agency, because they made some big moves, some impressive moves.
Yeah, they were probably saving up. They were like, "Oh, we got the free."
But some of the bigger picks: Adam Larson, Mark Giordano.
Yeah,
probably their captain Giordano.
Yep.
Hayden Fleury got a lot of potential.
Oh, wait,
they picked his brother Carol Fleury from Montreal, both defenders. Mason Appleton was the center from Winnipeg. He's probably middle, second, third line. Yeah. Probably going to be their second line just because of how weak they were, unless they do some more free agency stuff, which they definitely probably will.
And they probably will also just start trading like out the wazoo.
Well, yeah, they already made some trades like lower level, like you get a third round pick for these guys.
They're probably having a little fun with it.
They got Jamie Alexiak from Dallas, gave him a massive contract on top of it. Not many people thought he should have it was a little overpay. They didn't take Landeskog, who signed an 8-year contract with Colorado today.
Oh boy.
He was going to be a free agent.
Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, they took some goalies, Vanacek. They also took Chris Drieger.
Oh boy.
But from the Penguins, they took Brandon Tanev, the speed guy.
Oh boy.
The electric guy.
They actually took him.
The guy who pumps up your team, the one guy we didn't want him to take.
The one guy that was like the one guy.
There's
singular person.
There's maybe 3 top 6 forwards they picked.
Yeah.
And the rest are bottom 6 forwards or below.
Yeah.
They took this is genius by the Toronto Maple Leafs here. They traded for Jared McCann. They traded Philip Harlander and his 7th round pick. Seattle then picks Jared McCann. So while some teams lost a good player, they lost Philip Harlander and a 7th in the expansion draft. No NHL players they lost, really.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Jared
Toronto was going like this. Toronto went like,
from
okay,
Tampa, we knew
hold
it was
it
going to be
now.
someone good. We knew it was going to be someone good from Tampa. They got Yanni Gord,
Oh,
center.
yeah.
I already talked about Cale Fleury. Dennis Chalowski, he's a defender from Detroit. They got the only team, actually, whose pick wasn't leaked before the expansion draft. So great job, Detroit, for keeping it a secret like it was supposed to be. He's got a lot of potential. Not many guys that I recognize that have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And that goes along with their $30 million in cap space that they then started to use on free agency day one.
They were like,
although they picked Chris Drieger, Vitek Vanacek, and some guy from Ottawa as a goalie.
No, the best part is this.
Guy,
it's like the Seattle Kraken's like, do we pick? Yeah, let's just pick a few people. Okay, free agency, here we come. It's just they were like, I see opportunity, take it.
So this is crazy because Seattle with all their cap space, and they still got more to go.
Went throwing up the big moves.
They got those 3 goalies, which you have to pick 3 goalies. But then on the market, here comes Vezina Trophy finalist Philip Grubauer from the Colorado Avalanche. Pick him up. So now they have their starting goalie for the next 6 years.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's a bargain deal. He's a Vezina Trophy finalist for $5.9 million.
Only that little.
You're talking about other goalies like Jordan Binnington. I think he's like $6 million. And he's definitely not tier. We're talking about Fleury being $7 million, Bobrovsky being like $10 million, something like that. This is pretty good deal
of all people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
They also come up.
You just gotta say it with confidence, like the name with confidence, and then you believe that you know what I'm talking about. I have no clue what he's talking about.
And then another trade,
mm-hmm.
Not a trade, free agency signing. They took Jaden Schwartz. He was from St. Louis. He's a left wing. $5.5 million. Probably about the price you'll pay in free agency. I'm saying that Grubauer deal is a steal, though.
Yeah.
It's a bargain they got. He got 21 points in 40 games.
Sorry,
it was a +2. That's a pretty good deal for them. And then they took the guy with some more potential.
Yep.
Alex Wenberg, and he gets $4.5 million a year. But he's 26 and he's got some potential. 29 points in 56 games. He's a center, so that could be their center in the future, maybe.
Yep.
Who knows? We don't know how the lines will shake up.
Sorry, just bringing up something real quick.
But still after that, they got 13, 14 million space. I'm not saying they're going to be the best team in the league.
But they're going to be pretty good.
They're not going to be as bad as people thought. They're definitely not
the best, but not bad.
And they're going to be in the Pacific Division, not the Central, the Pacific Division. You got Vegas in it, but you also have LA, San Jose, Anaheim.
Okay, well, whatever. Sorry.
Some teams like that. You also have Calgary and Vancouver. Vancouver might make a push.
Yeah.
But the way I'm looking at these divisions right now.
Yeah.
Edmonton's also in the Pacific.
Mhm.
I'm thinking we're looking at Seattle
Yeah.
come March, April, and
Start making
March.
the big moves.
No, they're going to be contending for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
That's going to be my hot
Yeah.
take.
I say like
Kind of.
they're gonna
They're
start
not
making some
just.
slightly bigger moves now.
I mean, because looking at this,
Mhm.
they've already got a pretty decent team.
Yep.
But then there's Anaheim, who's definitely not going to be as good. There's San Jose, who's in a rebuild type thing.
Mhm.
LA's still kind of in that rebuild. They're on the up still, but their core is getting a lot
Yeah.
older, so they're going to go into more of a rebuild. We have Edmonton, who just signed the guy from Toronto.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I forget who his name is. Zach.
Zach. Mm.
I'll get his name then. But that was
Yep.
a pretty big story. You have Calgary, who's probably contending for a wild card spot as
Yeah.
well. And Vancouver, who's made some big moves, getting that Oliver Ekman-Larsson trade at the draft with Connor Garland.
Yep.
They signed Connor Garland to like close to 5 mil or 5 mil
Mhm.
ish range. I think it was like 4.9, but still. I'm looking at Seattle to be like third or fourth in their division,
Yeah.
depending on how the Central goes, which you'll have Colorado in it. You'll have Minnesota, St. Louis.
Yeah.
I feel like if Seattle wins the playoffs, they're gonna have to
Mhm.
get that third spot,
yeah.
which
Might
not
not be hard. Might be
so sure.
hard.
I think they'll be able to contend for it, but I don't think they'll be able to beat Vancouver or Edmonton for that.
Yeah. With Connor McDavid. Connor
Well,
McDavid
yeah.
will just outrun everybody.
Okay, so it was Zach Hyman. That's who it was.
Mhm.
So there was like this big thing. Toronto was gonna like trade
Mhm.
Edmonton, trade his rights to Edmonton so that they
Yeah.
could give him an 8-year deal. Because if you have them expiring on your team, you can give them an 8-year deal. If they enter free
Mhm.
agency, you can only give them 7.
Yeah.
So they want that extra year protection, which
Yeah.
it's a year, but still.
Yep.
For the player, if you're getting older and you're just like, hey, I'll take that extra year. If I'm bad, I'm still getting like 10 mil a year or something like,
Yeah.
But they were like, if they want the rights, they want that extra year, they're gonna have to pay our price for it. So they ended up not doing it. Edmonton was fine taking the 7-year deal because if he's gonna be old, then like he's 29 now. He got a 7-year deal.
Yeah.
He'll be like 36 when it's over. I don't know if you want him to be 37, but it's like, what was it?
Yamir Yager
It's
appears.
a 7.
We're waiting for the
It is.
Yamir Yager.
We are. We definitely are. And I'm trying to figure out how much money it is.
Mhm.
It is a
Excuse me. Sorry.
okay, financial terms are not disclosed yet. But I think it was another type of bargain deal just because of how Edmonton's cap situation was going.
Haywire.
Let me look at it.
Big time.
I'm looking it up now.
Oh boy. Cap situations, money. See,
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how much money played into like professional sports until I really started looking into like soccer and stuff. And boy, is there a lot of money.
So it's
And there's a lot I have to
38.5.
talk about in soccer yet too, because there is that one deal that went down that is super big for Manchester United, I do have to say. Okay.
So
what do we have here?
it's like 38.5 mil.
Yeah.
It's about 5.5 a season.
5.5. Oh, yeah.
That's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm them, if he's, it's a pretty good deal. That's all I'm gonna say. I kind of like that deal, but I think the best deal so far was the Grubauer one, Seattle.
Yeah.
But Braden Point, who went on a goal-scoring streak in the playoffs, signed an 8-year, $76 million extension with the Lightning. So that's like 9.5 annually, and Tampa's already crunched at the cap numbers.
Yeah.
Don't
Tampa's
going to
get
win.
hit.
I don't
this
think
year.
they're gonna
Tampa's going to get hit soon.
It's because they mess with the, cap. And there are some other deals too. Those are the biggest ones, like Patrick Laine accepted his $7.5 million qualifying offer from the Blue Jackets.
Oh, sorry. I just saw a news article.
Blake Coleman, another departing to Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah. Oh
6
boy,
years,
there's so much stuff that I don't know.
29.4 and all.
It's just kind of going into one ear, out the other. Too many
Really?
players. So let's get on
Okay.
your overview
last
of this.
thing.
One more thing, and then let's
Golden
get on your
Knights
overview.
with their extra cap space.
Mhm.
Evgeny Dadonov. They took from Ottawa for Nick Holden in the 3rd round pick.
Don't know who that is. So sorry.
Okay.
Good prospect? No. Yes.
Evgeny Dadonov is a left winger.
Mm.
Could be a top line forward, depending on how Riley Smith is, because I know he's 30-something years old. Riley Smith is like their top line guy, but he might be able to play top line minutes with Carlson. What they need is a center. And the thing that's dominating the trademark thing is Jack Eichel.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be able to get him unless they trade out a bunch. I think Minnesota would be a good team to go out and try and get Jack Eichel, or New York. Rangers and Wild.
Okay. So I would like your overview real quick of the Seattle Kraken trading and pickups. What is your pretty much rating or your overview of this? Because I would like to hear your thoughts on what has happened.
There haven't been much trades. Like, I know Tyler Pitlick went for like a 4th or 3rd round pick to Arizona. Not really much has happened on the trading market for them. You want me to like
Why don't you give your overview of everything that has happened and how you feel about them going into the season? Like, I know you said they could make a playoff run, but I'm saying as you would say, how is this base team? Can they build on it? Is it a good start? What's your ideas here?
Now, I have this game called NHL 21, and I put the players in the game so I can reference their like ratings in NHL 2. And it's right here.
Hold on. One second.
I can give you my overview, and I can look here too.
Okay.
And look at the lines that I have right now. So it's running. It's running right now. Let me look at the roster.
Hold on. You're gonna trust EA with ratings.
What else do I? I mean, it's a nice base to look off of.
Oh, this is too bad. This is
definitely
funny. This is too funny because
you can see EA things like in EA their highest rated forward is an 83 overall.
What?
You look at defense, and their defense is pretty good. With Grubauer, you look at Vanacek, their backup goalie.
Yeah.
Drieger or Vanacek has got to win the backup spot.
Yeah.
Or they decided already.
Yep.
And one of them is probably going to be shipped out because there's no point in sending one of them to the AHL unless you're going to try and carry 3 goalies, which is kind of stupid in my opinion.
Yep.
But with some of the additions, you're looking at a pretty deep team. Not it's deep, okay? They don't have like the star player, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the star player, but they got a deep lineup of young players that can and like I said, a lot of these players are like bottom 6 line forwards. Maybe they're couple guys like Yarncroke, McCann, Gord, and Eberle.
Yeah.
You look at that. Schwartz can plop right in there too. You look at Wenberg, who's going to give you another center option.
Yeah. Oh boy.
They're going to have depth, and maybe that's what they're looking for, but they're not going to be able to like outskill. I think what they were going for is they just want to be hard to play against.
They want to be hard to play against.
And it shows with the pick of Brandon Tanev and a lot of other picks. They just want to be hard to play against. They're like, if you're going to beat us.
Sorry, I'm looking at stats for Olympics yet. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy right now.
Okay. I really. Okay.
Yeah. Little happy.
Yeah.
Please,
pretty.
please.
I'd say deep team.
Get in there. Oh boy.
Yeah, I would definitely say deep team.
Yeah.
With some veteran leadership like they wanted to.
Hey, like we said, they were going to go for it. They're going to get that veteran leadership. They're going to get the
and they got a bunch of young guys. Yeah.
They're going to be a smart team.
That's really what they did. And Eberle and Gord, those
Yeah.
veteran leaderships. You look
Mhm.
at Schwartz too, who's going to be a veteran
Yep.
leadership. I would have liked to see Tarasenko instead of Dunn,
Oh yeah.
but
I
he's
actually
had an
knew who you were
injury
talking about there
history.
for 2 seconds.
Tarasenko has a little bit of an
Yep.
injury history, so that's a little
hmm
iffy.
Yeah.
Don't know about that, and he
Oh,
doesn't
cool. I
know.
could. Yes, I found a way to look at some of the stats for the Olympics. Let's go. Though
We
there
did it.
is a thing I want to talk about with the Olympics. So once we're done with hockey, I want to get into something right after
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I'm ready.
So
Let me
since
just turn the TV off real quick so it
might as
doesn't keep annoying me.
might as well uh move on a little bit here. Since we were just on the fact of Seattle Kraken, and I know it wasn't really the best of segments, we were kind of trying to dive bomb that segment, trying to get Adam to do most of it because I didn't really know too much about it. But I think we both will agree on this next segment is should roller hockey be added to the Summer Olympics? And my answer is a 5-star yes.
Yes.
What?
If
Okay.
3v3 basketball
the
could be in
half
the
of a court
Olympics,
of a basketball. Like, okay, you know
why
what?
can't you
I
have
didn't mind
roller?
watching it. Those games were pretty cool to watch, though. I do have to say, I did like
Yeah,
3v3. But I mean, add some roller hockey in, you got some more things to watch. But yeah,
I think it'd just be interesting.
it would be so cool. It would be so cool. You
I
get
think it
like,
would.
it would be like, it would just be
And
like,
you could
oh
do some of those things that YouTubers do. Like they put
yeah,
the
oh yeah,
you know
you could have
cameras
like,
in their
you could have a
helmets.
camera. Yes,
That would
you
make
could.
watching it pretty cool.
I know,
Because it's
seriously.
not
And
like
then yeah, but water polo's going on. You got volleyball that's going on,
water polo.
and
That seems like
yeah.
a very hard sport.
Yeah, it seems like a
I
very
thought I
hard
saw
sport.
water.
Even though the U.S. women's crushed Japan 24-4.
I mean, you gotta have a lot of core strength to keep yourself
Yeah,
up, and then like while you're like treading water,
yeah.
just like jump up and whip
Well,
it.
so I'm into volleyball and soccer, as we all know,
Mhm.
and so I have been watching the men's volleyball team, and I have some great news. USA is in second place in their pool, with the likes of Brazil, Russia, France, and Argentina. And yes, that is one group. That means that they are within probably the top 5 teams on the whole thing. The other side, though, is Poland, Japan, Iran, Italy, Canada, and Venezuela. Tunisia's in that group, the 6-6. But why the heck did USA have to get put in with the gold medalist from last year? France, hold on, no, I think Italy wasn't runners up last year. It was France that was runners up last year. So you got both gold medalists, silver medalists, bronze medalists, all in the same freaking group with USA. But I do have to say, they did lose to Russia, which sucks. But they did get a couple sets, I believe, versus them. But the first match coming in France, they totally went, yep, France, we win 3-0. I believe they lost 3-1 versus Russia. I cannot confirm. I did. They totally smacked Tunisia upside the head. Yep, quick win. We're hoping for a nice, easy win over an Argentina and try to get that win over Brazil. Try to slide up in the first spot. Though on the other side of the group, volleyball here, we got Poland in first, which is pretty much the big team over on that side. Japan behind them with their good, I believe it's backside hitter, which means it's just the way the setter sets, it's behind him, so it's the backside. And then Iran is third. Another contender, but I don't think you're you want to watch Pool B instead of Pool A. Pool B is where it's at. Italy, Canada, and Venezuela.
Just one question: is this like a tournament style?
It is 2 pools, which then the first 4 teams of each pool play each other. So first we'll play fourth of the other pool. 2 and 3, it's a rocket shot. It's pretty much random because Brazil and USA are tied right now. So, but it's pretty much a complete shot. But I have to say, USA has not won a gold medal in women's indoor. This is indoor volleyball. Sorry to clarify, indoor volleyball.
They beat China.
Yes,
China.
They beat China. They
top.
also beat, I believe it was Russia, but they are in first place in their pool, with Italy behind them in second, Turkey in third, Russia in fourth, China in fifth, and Argentina in sixth. On the other side, we have Serbia in first, Brazil in second, Japan in third, Korea in fourth, Dominican Republic in fifth, and we have Kenya in sixth. I'm surprised, and Kenya has not won any of them. I hate to say that. I hate to see that, though. I hate to see a 0-0 on a team. It just doesn't give you the vibes, which sucks. But I know I keep watching closely over that as much,
And I
but I did
believe
hear
right now that USA has the most medals in
USA
all.
has the most medals, but
Who
they're
has
in
the- I
third
think-
place due to the fact that China and Japan have more
Oh,
gold
China
medals.
and Japan have more gold. I knew
So
it was
Japan is in first with 13 gold medals, 4 silvers, 5 bronze. China is in second with 12 gold medals, 6 silvers, and 9 bronze. And United States is in third with 11 gold medals, 11 silver, and 9 bronze.
It's the time zone that's messing them up. They got the time zone advantage.
You know, I think it's good because it's good. I like the fact that it's slowly becoming more and more countries each year. Because you got like Kuwait.
Oh no, the Russian Olympic Committee too.
Because of that whole scandal
Yeah.
a few years ago. I feel sorry for the Russians, at least the Russians that wanted to go in for the last Olympics, because I believe they couldn't participate in the last few Olympics. I can't exactly remember, but now Russia is now back in it. Chinese Taipei. There's another Chinese place. Khrushchev. Yeah, there's a few different ones. Jordan is also in here. North Macedonia, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Venezuela. Any weird ones other than those? Indonesia, no. Mongolia's in there.
Mongolia.
I would like
How
to.
many countries? Like 50 something, I guess.
There is 57.
Okay.
So Ireland's in 50. Yeah, no, there's 57 because it last place, because there's a lot of people tied for last place. So, but all I have to say is there has been some history made this year in Olympics. Simone Biles had to drop out due to mental illness. She dropped out, and she was given the silver instead of the gold, but she had to drop out, so she couldn't finish it. And we all wish her the best. The history of France beating USA in basketball. They broke a winning streak. There. The big winning streak.
But then they beat Iraq by like 46 points.
Yeah. But finals. I do have to say, triathlons, women triathlon. Bermuda actually won their first gold in a triathlon, women's triathlon. She whipped the competition. She was like a minute ahead of everybody, like a minute ahead. She was like in sixth place at the start, and then all of a sudden just took off. But I do have to say,
and with distance, a minute's a
historic
long
moment.
time.
Philippines beating China in the weightlifting category, the women's weightlifting, bringing their first gold medal ever to the Philippines in weightlifting. She actually pretty much broke some history. We got some history going on now. Philippines beating China. China had silver in that, but she had a beautiful, her last believe it was power clean to win it. The Philippines girl picks it right up, puts a beautiful power clean in, and then the jerk was just a nice, easy little lift she did with 129 kilos, which is about 230 something pounds. I could be totally wrong, but it was she made it look easy. She made it look very easy for her last lift. And big historic moment for the Americans. Americans have now finally won a gold medal. Yes, in fencing. Yes, they have won the women's individual foil, won the gold medal, no less, to start it off. It was very close fencing match. I believe it ended 15-12 over the Russian. I don't exactly know. Let me look here. It was the Russian. So it's always good.
I have some pretty big NHL free agency
Oh,
news.
yeah.
Frederick Anderson
Oh
just
boy.
got signed to the Carolina Hurricanes. It's like literally a goalie swap because
Yeah.
Peter Mrazek was the Carolina starting goaltender.
Yep.
He signed with Toronto. Freddie
Yeah.
Anderson was Toronto, signed with Carolina.
Mhm.
James Reimer left. Carolina's
Yeah.
got all new goalies.
Hmm. Yep. Yeah, and a lot of historic moments happening this year in this. I heard that the youngest Olympian was it, I believe, street skateboarding, 13-year-old woman won the gold medal. I can't remember what her name was. There's a ton of things that we will cover in
Okay.
other moments, but we do have to say that there is a lot going on here. I'll bring up the gold medals here. United States won. Oh, what's this?
Share the screen. Share the
Basketball.
screen. Let us see.
Okay, here we are. We'll share the screen real quick.
All right,
No,
let's see it.
hold on. That's not what I wanted to hit. We're gonna bring it up here, and here we
$280
are.
million for Anderson.
Here is the gold medals for USA. As we can see, United States won the women's, I believe, 3-on-3 here. Okay, please do not mess around. We are asking for your complete and utter helpful, but full individual fencing here. Oh, you're going to be annoying, aren't you? Okay, so as you can see, he is now controlling the screen. As
I
you can
gave up
see,
remote control.
fencing. We finally Lee Kiefer won for the gold. I can't remember which other one it was. We have a taekwondo, women's taekwondo. She actually won the first gold medal, even in taekwondo for USA. Another gold medal for that. Swimming, men's by 400 free relay medley, as we can see. A lot of swimming. We do really,
Yeah.
for some reason, they do good in swimming. But let's get back here.
USA does pretty good. People's Republic of China.
People's Republic.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has to be. I don't know exactly, but yeah, but ooh, shooting. A lot of shooting. Tons of swimming again. Diving. We got synchronized 3-meter.
Big in swimming.
Synchronized 10-meter platform. Softball. Oh, we did softball. And the women's team in what exactly? That is gymnastics, artistic gymnastics. I didn't know there was different types of gymnastics. We're learning something as we go by here.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go by totals here. Let's go by totals and see. Japan won archery. They won.
I think I saw the. I know I saw the archery.
Yeah. South Korea, I believe, won that
forget.
gold.
It might have been South Korea.
It was Republic of Korea
of
archery
Korea.
here.
Yeah.
Archery. I believe it was like the team of 3 here. The men's.
I thought it was a team of 2 and 2.
I believe 2
I
and 2
thought
or
that was
something
pretty
like that.
interesting. Just
Yeah, I can't exactly remember, but I don't remember exactly. Well, we can look at it here. Hold on. It is the men's team for. Yeah, they have lockdown on archery. Holy crap! Look at that.
okay, yeah.
Jeez. That's all they have. I'm sorry, Korea, but that's really all you have. It's archery. Holy shit.
We might have to go to Korea and just like see all the archery, all the targets just lined up everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
That's all they're doing. Apparently.
That's all they're doing. Just target. Oh, maybe later, boys.
Get your daily news.
Yeah, daily news with the. Let's see here. We got.
I don't know.
China.
We still got a bunch of events like soccer and stuff.
Soccer is going to get finished.
Rugby.
Volleyball, beach volleyball right now is going on right now too. I'm just trying.
Who do we think might win this? In all, probably going to go U.S.
I'm going to say.
Wait, are we talking about most medals or like most?
If we're going most medals, USA is definitely going to win.
Yeah,
because they're already cruising through medals. But if you're going to say gold medals, I'm kind of pulling right now for Japan.
The home country. Okay.
I'm pulling for Japan to win gold medals, but
I really have no insight into like all the different types
I know,
of sports that are just alone.
because
Like,
we got
how good
volleyball,
they are.
which will
Yeah.
give Brazil at least probably something. USA might even take a medal there. I don't know because the men's team really looks good with a rookie outside hitter Del Falco on USA with a middle. So like there's like so explaining quickly
Yeah.
volleyball. If there's 6 players on a court, let's just say this right here. My fingertips are the my fingertip is the net. There's the outside hitter, the middle, and usually the one on the left side is the back side. The one on the left side is the outside. The one on the left side
Yeah,
is
because
the
they
back
bump
side.
it up.
And then you
tip
have
in,
3
and then
people in the
pass.
back, and then one setter, which usually sets the hitters. The hitter hits over the net. But an outside hitter on the outside, you just put it up there. But you got Holt in the middle. You got Christensen coming back center. A lot of veterans. Anderson, Sanders, a couple of the big time guys. So it's a pretty good team going into this. Got to have the utmost confidence. Boxing is going on too. I forgot about boxing and everything. So I think a lot of the individual stuff starting to slow down. All the medals are starting to slow down a little bit now because we're starting to get into the tournament style ones like soccer, which USA men's did not qualify for.
Oh,
I have to
really?
say. Yes, they did not qualify for it. They lost versus
Oh.
Honduras. Remember that whole debacle I had that I was about to go off on them?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. But there is some news in soccer. There's a lot of news in soccer.
yes, Man
Where
City,
do we
the
want to
reigning
start
Premier
first?
League
Hold on.
champions, have
Where do we want to
released their
start
new home
first?
kit.
Where do we
Gotta
want to
say, it's
start
pretty
with though?
snazzy, if you ask me.
Where do we want to
Where do we
start
start?
with? Because I got a lot of news.
Yeah. Let's just do the transfers with like.
Transfers.
I know
Okay.
Man U had one.
Well, let's do the biggest transfer because I don't want to go over all the transfers because none of them aren't as big as this one. But the one coming out of left field, the one that nobody thought would ever happen because we thought Dortmund had him locked down. Jadon Sancho, one of the top right mid prospects, coming out of Dortmund for £73 million, which in US dollars is about $100.9 million.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's about $100.9 million.
Euros be like great. They switch.
That's pounds, bud. Pounds.
Yeah.
Pounds, 73 million pounds, and then 100.9 dollars. Hold on.
Not the biggest one, but it's pretty big. It was literally.
Okay, so we got some hockey news. Sorry for interrupting.
This is
breaking news. We're getting breaking news as we go along.
So we were just talking about the goalie situation in Seattle, and we have an answer pretty quick.
Oh boy, who's
Chris Drieger is going to be the backup because Vitek Vanacek is being traded back to Washington for a second-round pick.
Oh boy, and nice news. Well, I mean, on transfer things, since we were on Jadon Sancho, that's pretty big for a right mid. It's a 5-year deal to Manchester United, so they will have him for a good 5 years, which with their team helps. They need to really get it together this next year to really push for a win versus like a Man City and Liverpool and Chelsea. They need to start getting it together. But yeah, they got Paul Pogba in the middle. You got Jadon Sancho now on right mid, Greenwood on left mid if you want to put him there, even striker. Got Maguire. You got De Graw in the back as goalie keeper and everything. So we'll see how that does. Yep. And really lovely.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Love it. But it's really just a lot of thought process and it's probably just my mic, the way my thing's picking it up. I don't know. It's been going wonky for the past few times. Does that sound any better? We talking here?
No.
Still sounds like crap. I know. Stop it.
Mine's still sounding great. I hope.
You're still sounding great. Well, yeah, definitely a big thing. But on to other news. We got a tournament going on here, the CONCACAF Gold Cup. The semifinals. We're going in the semifinals tomorrow with Qatar, USA, Mexico versus Canada. Who would have thought USA and Mexico would almost make it in the finals? Wow. There's no possible way that
USA
could happen.
is against other world, like this
We'll see. Let's
conference.
see what happens versus Qatar, because Qatar looks good. They're
You
very
got some predictions for us?
okay. So USA, I'm saying, see, because the way to beat USA is very pressing, which we saw versus Jamaica used, is they pressed a lot and they almost upended them. But the way I'm thinking is Qatar sits back a little more. So if USA can score that first goal, I think USA can get ahead, get in their groove, and start attacking a little more. But they got to watch for the counterattack of Qatar, because that's a way Qatar likes to score is counterattack goal, because that's what they did versus Panama and a couple of the other teams. But I'm kind of saying USA gets the win very slimly, like almost like a 1-0, 2-1 victory. Mexico's just going to destroy Canada.
Okay.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We kind of know who's winning that one.
Mexico versus
Winning.
USA, which started a big debate earlier about the Mexico fans.
Oh boy, there's a whole
when they were throwing stuff and.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, there's that fact. Hey, and that wasn't even CONCACAF Gold Cup. That was a whole different tournament that started this last year. So the fact that I thought it was Gold Cup, no, it was not. It was the international cup or whatever that CONCACAF started, and so the USA are technically the first ever winners of that cup.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, let's just
round of applause.
USA.
Okay.
USA.
So we have some big news here.
Oh,
so
breaking or
we
big?
have. See, this has been in speculation. I wasn't sure if this was real or not. I was looking into it as I went. I didn't want to put this on the 3-minute video that's coming out of a little recap of news. This is pretty big. This is probably going to take up a lot of our time. But you have what we usually have is the Champions League, the Europa League.
Okay.
You have those two. Well, now UEFA's like, let's slap a third one right on the end of that, because we want to get some more countries added into it to play a little bit. So now there is, instead of 48 teams qualifying for Europa League, there is only 32, and there is a possible 32 teams going into the UEFA Europa Conference League. And he's still frozen, but we can hear him. We're good. He can hear you. We have a oh, well, I guess he's not talking. I'm not sure. Hello, are you still there? Yeah, okay, so he's frozen. Well, we have Conference League here, which means that 32 teams out of 100 Well,
we're back. You were just frozen. You were frozen on my screen. You kept freezing up.
Yeah, okay. So back to Europa.
We got to the point where you were about to say what the new league is, and then you froze. Or the new tournament thing.
My mouse is broken. Well,
his computer is dying, so everybody say goodbye.
So I don't have a mouse now, nor do I care.
The recording is going to go on forever.
I know, seriously. So this name of this tournament is UEFA Europa Conference League. Yes, 32 teams out of 162 teams can only qualify. So there will be 162 teams that can qualify. I don't know exactly how it works. I've been trying to learn. It just means that more countries can get in it. It's a mess. It's an actual mess, because UEFA likes to make a mess.
Or they like to make more
money.
It's like EA here.
EA to the game. money. Oh, you gotta love it. Well, just thoughts on when you hear this. What are your thoughts on this? Now, we're not gonna let money be a part of it. Let's just say, what's your thoughts on for teams?
So this is like you said, Champions League type thing.
This is the third. So Champions League is the top leg.
Okay, but that's not countries.
Europa League second,
like
and then this.
You and Man City type thing.
Mm-hmm. Man City and then like the best,
like
the best are in Champions League.
Stuff.
Then
MLS maybe.
No. It's all Europe. It's all Europe.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it might make it interesting for some of the the lower level teams that don't have a chance.
Okay, so let me give you more
information. It's like 100-something teams that can qualify make for a pretty
There's
cool tournament.
162 teams. There's,
Yeah.
I believe, a certain amount of teams per each group of countries. You can have a certain amount of teams each thing. So there's like the majority, there's like a sections of rankings, like the top 5. So like England and all them will get at least one team that can only qualify. So there's going to be 5 teams from there, each different country that can go and qualify. And then you have the next couple down, which will only have 2 teams. And then the bigger teams, like the big chunk where it's in the middle of countries, will be 3 teams. And then like the last 4 or 5 be able to put 4 teams in it. But it opens it up to Northern Ireland, North Macedonia, Tunisia, all the European countries, Czech Republic, Denmark, a lot more like I'm trying to think here. Montenegro, I think. I don't know exactly if they're joining or not. But it opens it up. And the way this is played is that you will have the first like knockout before the group. You'll have group stages of each Europa and Europa's Conference League. And then what happens is that you'll have the round of 16. So the first like top 2 teams of each group qualify into the round of 16. So there'll be 8 teams. And then the runners up, I believe, or the ones that don't get knocked out. So the like the third place teams in Europa Conference League will then go play the people that have lost out of the group stages in Europa League. Yes, it sounds confusing, but there'll be a extra knockout stage to get into the knockout stages. So then the Europa League losers out of those group stages will then play in the thing to get a chance to win the Conference League. So you could have any mix of that. But then you start with a round of 16, go up. But if you win the Europa Conference League, you get a chance at the Europa League next year. So it gives a chance for all the like younger teams to kind of get into it, like start shifting a little more soccer everywhere than just the thing. But it's a very big thing though. It's a very, very big thing. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be pretty big.
Sorry, the youngest participant in these games is 12-year-old table tennis player Hen Zaza of Syria, and this is in the Olympics. Sorry, I wanted to clarify that it was a 12-year-old, a table tennis player from Syria.
The funny part is,
Zaja. And the oldest is an Australian, Espanian, 66 years old.
So that would make for some interesting, like with the 12-year-old you said.
Yeah.
Because I don't think parents are allowed to go unless they're their coach. Yeah. Because only players and coaches are allowed to be there.
Here's also a thing. I believe some parents were allowed to go because I know there was a swimming coach or like swimming part of her team. Maybe parent was a part of. Yeah, I believe it was the Pennsylvania native. I can't remember her name. It's I can't remember. Can't remember exactly who it was, but it was one of the USA. One of the USA had it. Not sure what her name was. Dang it. So the one I believe from Lancaster. Was it Lancaster? No, it couldn't be. It was around.
I know there's one from Spring Grove. That's it.
No, that was it. The Spring Grove girl had her dad could come along. Okay. I believe so. There's a few that did allow some parents in. So there's also that. The wait is almost over. I love how I see the wait is almost over on my screen. We're here. It's going on, boys. I thought I would be more happier that the Olympics are going on, but Olympics are Olympics. Olympics. Might as well keep it going, but the wait is over. The Steelman, the wait is over. Oh,
the wait is over.
The wait is over.
I haven't been able to watch much because I'm not staying up all night long.
Watch them, yes.
Because of the time zone. So I think NBC is like rerunning most of them during the day. Yeah. Whenever I get a chance, I sit down and watch them. Can't really watch all of them because then you'll just be They're forever, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Got some
Sorry,
football.
I'm getting very mad at my mouse right now. It's not working at all. Like I'm completely dead on my end. So yeah, might as well get into this Aaron Rodgers situation. I have to say, let's get right on into football. Go from one to the next here.
Oh, well, then I
boy.
should put my football jersey on.
He thought he had a football jersey.
No,
on.
no, no.
Wah, wah, wah. He now is in the dumps, as we can all see.
Toronto. I've got a couple coming. I know. I feel like a traitor, but I got Philadelphia and Washington on the way.
Why do you have Philadelphia,
Really,
my guy?
really, it was a really good deal, and I needed to get it eventually. But I feel like a traitor for it. I got Carter Hart and Alex Ovechkin, but I feel like a traitor for the Philly one. Just don't know how much I'll be wearing it, but
Yeah. Well, let's get into this Aaron Rodgers situation. A little bit of a contract extension, I hear. He could possibly be gone after this year, too.
not an extension. I think he was supposed to be there till like 2023, but they like reworked his whole contract.
Yeah.
It gave the Packers more cap space so they can make their team a little better. My predictions for the Packers are going to be so screwed up
Yeah, I know.
because I was not expecting any of this at all to happen, and I have them going like 7-10.
Oh, boy.
But I don't think that's ever going to happen. Like,
I'm just about not to make my predictions because it's just so screwed up right now that I'm like, there might not be a prediction.
Deshaun Watson's back, so there's that.
Oh, Deshaun Watson is back.
Aaron Rodgers, they changed up everything. I had Texans going 0-17, so you can't do any worse. I mean, they could. But he was supposed to go to 2023. They changed it up so his contract ends, or he can end it, I guess, after this year. So it basically sets up his last season as the Packers, and then this led some people to be like, "Oh, Ben's gonna be done. Aaron Rodgers is gonna be done in Green Bay. Does Aaron Rodgers do a little over to Pittsburgh?" Oh, no.
He goes straight to Jeopardy, my guy. He's going to be a Jeopardy host.
They are loading up in Green Bay now. They traded for Randall Cobb because you need some wide receivers. Aaron Rodgers got some wide receivers, finally getting his wish. Devontae Adams was like, we just need Jordy Nelson to get the whole gang back together.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine if all of them come back? They're just like, let's do it again.
Wins the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh! If
Tom Brady's like, I could have anybody I wanted. All of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers is just like, watch me now. It's almost like Tom Brady's like, I am inevitable.
He's just
Aaron Rodgers is like, I am Aaron Rodgers. Oh, that would be. I don't think Aaron Rodgers doesn't get as much credit as he should have. I don't think Aaron Rodgers gets as much credit as he should have, though. He's very good quarterback for team he's on. The results he have showed, but yeah, Devontae Adams. I hear rumors of going maybe to the Raiders. What do we have to say about that?
His contract also is up after this year.
Oh boy!
So the Packers could be a very different team.
Mm-hmm.
After
we
this
knew
year.
it was going to come sooner or later.
I guess they started. They were having contract talks, extended, and then they just like both of them were just like, meh.
Yeah, we'll do it one more year and that's it.
Let's just, for now, you're not giving me what I want. I want this, So then everyone was like, oh, he wants to go, because he was saying all about how he wants to go play with Derek Carr and he likes Derek Carr. Same thing with the Antonio Brown, Derek Carr thing. I drew similarities to that, to be honest. So then everyone's like, he's going to the Raiders.
He's going to the Raiders.
As we know, that is not happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a picture here to share with everybody on the topic of Tom Brady.
Oh, we have a
picture. Super Bowl ring of Tampa Bay. As we can see here, it has a removable
top. Yes.
And it has a stadium underneath. Oh, what the heck did I just do?
Oh, let's buy one. Why don't we?
Why don't we just buy one? I don't know what's happening. Sorry about that, people. Just get a little. Okay, and we're just okay. We got it bigger. I don't care. There we go. As we can see, the first removable top in NFL championship ring has been designed with a removable top. This is the first one forever, making histories. The word
Because they're the
historic
first
commentators, achievement of Tampa Bay historic James Stadium. Oh my gosh, that wasn't even. And then hand engraved stadium surrounded by scores of the team's 4 playoff victories, hand engraved to the stadium celebrations in the fact that 2020 Tampa Bay were the first team in NFL history to win a Super Bowl on their own field, and single diamond on the stadium field placed on it the spot where the Buccaneers ran out of the tunnel. Wow, beautiful. I love it. Can we just say the
diamond may be a little
See,
bit
I
too
think
much,
they need to change their symbol for this ring specifically. Just this ring. I think it should have Tom Brady's face beside Antonio Brown and Gronk, because I think that's just because it's the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers.
They just start engraving little people in the field. Then
you should just engrave Tom Brady and Gronkowski on there, because that's pretty much who gave you the Super Bowl. And the defense. The defense was pretty good, but yeah, I mean, looking okay. Cool design, I have to say. I like the design. I think more teams should do it, but yeah, just kind of like woo. But as we get into here, I hear we got some baseball news here, Adam. I heard Pirates had traded somebody. Stupid Pirates again. Sorry for quoting that, but they are. But is there any other news other than those trades there before we get into that?
I do. You want me to do the other things too?
Yes, please. Let's bring it all up.
Okay.
Let's get the lowdown of what's happening here.
We know it happened.
Oh, and sorry, we forgot. The NBA has just finished up with Giannis Unacampo winning the Bucks in 6. Giannis. Okay, thank you. That's enough time on the NBA. Okay, time to head to MLB.
We know about this, but we haven't talked about it yet.
Oh boy. Oh,
the new
my gosh.
Cleveland baseball team, the Cleveland Guardians. How are you feeling about this name? The name change. What are we thinking?
Did my hello? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we can hear.
You know, I was at a place, let's just say that, on Friday, sitting in bed, just kind of chilling there, waiting for something to happen. And as I hear the news that Cleveland Indians had choose their name to the Guardians. Now, when I see the announcement thing, I'm thinking there's a nice build up to it. There was a nice build up. I'm like, okay, we're getting there. I'm thinking it's going to be like this cool name, like a great, like epic name that they were building up to. They were starting to hint at it, and then they went Guardians. I was just kind of like, that's it. That's the name.
Yeah.
That was
like
the name.
The Indians name better, but
I just kind of went. I just kind of was like.
It symbolizes how they're all guardians of Cleveland, I guess, or something.
But they had rockets in there. Cleveland Rockets. My gosh. Okay, and the second choice under Guardians were spiders. Spiders.
Why?
Not like. That's all I have to say.
Never let an MLB team decide the name.
God. Okay, so
MLB
Pirates are actually good. Pirates name is good. Giants, great. Padres, cool. What else, Steve? Tigers. I can deal with Tigers.
Normal
names. Hey, the Rockets could have been there. I don't care. The Rockets would have made even for a cooler design on the jersey, because you could put rockets blasting off with the Rocket name in it.
Just imagine at the games, just rockets.
No. And every home run, just to send up the rocket. What are they going to do for Guardians? What are they going to do for the Guardians?
That'd be cool. Like, you hit a home run, and they go, "We have liftoff."
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thing about Guardians. It's like, what mascot do you have now? Do you have like a gladiator?
No. It's just gonna be a normal person with like a normal Cleveland person, because they're all Guardians. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Okay, so
Same with Washington, but I mean,
okay,
they
I
could have.
understand the name change.
No. You know what?
Huh?
I think we have a better team name. The Cleveland baseball team.
Oh my gosh, that would have broke the freaking internet. You want to know a team that would have broke the internet if literally Cleveland Indians were like, you know what? We're doing what football team did, and we're gonna name ourselves the baseball team. Except this is permanent. That would have been epic. That would have been epic.
Just a big like C with a baseball in it. Wouldn't that be a pretty cool logo?
Gosh. And then pretty much as a mascot, you don't even have, you could like literally do anything. You could literally do a baseball player.
You could just a big baseball.
Just a big baseball, yeah.
We have run of the baseballs now.
Yeah, well, I hear this name and I'm like, okay, what are they coming up with? Like Razorbacks, Broncos. Like I know Broncos is football though, but like some like Mustangs, the Mustangs. I don't know. Mustang could be on there. I'm thinking of other names. I'm like, oh, we could give the Cleveland Aliens. How we thinking about that? Cleveland Aliens. Oh boy, the Cleveland
Moonshot.
We're too good. Hold on.
Give us an MLB team.
Hold on. So we got the Pirates, the Giants, the Blue Jays. What other teams are there? Let's go on names here real quick. Cardinals.
I can pull the
Orioles. We got some Orioles. Let's pull up some baseball team names.
Brewers,
yes.
Reds, Cardinals, Cubs, Pirates, Mets, Phillies, Braves, Nationals, Marlins, Giants, Dodgers, Padres, Rockies, Diamondbacks.
Yep. Okay, hold on.
Red Sox.
Let's go to
Braves,
Cleveland.
Yankees, Blue Jays, Orioles, White Sox, Guardians.
Hold on.
Or Indians still, I guess.
They're still technically the Indians right now. They're still technically the Indians.
They are until next season. Like after this season, it changes.
Guardians. Let's see. Okay, here.
Twins.
Okay, let's
Rangers, Angels,
MLB.
Mariners, Athletics.
Name.
And then it's
change.
Astros is the last one.
Astros.
I don't know why we had to.
Okay, here we'll get the Guardians. Name change to Guardians. I would like to see the other names that were also in the running because I know there was Rockets and Spiders. What other names here? What other names do we have here? I'm looking up here. I can't exactly find it. Okay, so Cleveland Indians name race. Let's just name ideas. Let's look up ideas. Name ideas. Here we are. 7 suggested ones. Let's see what the 7 top ones were. Cleveland Spiders were number 1.
Why? See, when I think of team names, the first thing I think of is like a logo. Like, what could the logo be?
You know, I'm kind of happy that they didn't go with any of these other stupid ones because the next one down on the list is Cleveland Spiders. Cleveland Rocks.
Why? Like their logo would be just like a C in rocks. A C made out of a rock. Hold
on. Midgets.
Midgets.
MIDGES. Cleveland Midgets. Mid. How do you say this?
It's a midges. It's like midgets. But yeah, don't say that. Midges or midges.
Next name.
It kind of makes me feel like
they want to suggested. Hold on. The Cleveland Wild Things.
That is a ripoff because let me
I know.
pull this up. This is just right here. Here we go. I'm sharing Google
Hold on.
because
hold on.
they did not come up with that themselves.
Yeah.
Because if we could just look here. That's already baseball team in Washington, PA. And Google shuts down.
Yep, we can see that. Okay. Guess what the next one is down on the list?
What is it?
Cleveland Naps. I mean, it's supposed to do a former Hall of Famer honoring future Hall of Fame of Nap Laurie, but Naps.
Name a team after him?
Hold on. That's what they're going to be doing for the next few years if they had that name.
Especially to some that don't even know who he is. I don't know who he is. It just sounds like...
Hold on. And a honor former Indians great, Larry Doby. We could name it Dobies.
Let's go Dobies. Let's go Dobies.
Yeah, number 7 was
is this from their website? Like, is this official?
No, this is not official. This is what was suggested. I don't know if they were the top 7. We'll get another things, but if I believe spiders were definitely on the list.
Well, we've heard that several times now. So
yeah,
Toronto.
Yeah, well, so since we're still on this topic, so I'm going continue to cite. Sorry. So what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna have you try to think of 3 names, just 3 names to name a baseball team, and I'll see if I can literally come up with a random name generator that's better than the one that they did. Well, let's just come up with some names. Let's pitch some names out there. What were your top 3 names?
Pitch some names. Okay, I can't come up with it off the bat because some of this work they put into it is got to honor the city. But we'll just throw out some names that maybe we like. How about the Cleveland? See, I kind of like alliteration. Cleveland Crocodiles. I don't know.
Ooh. Now that would be more like Florida Crocodiles.
Yeah. Florida Gators. Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I might think.
Cleveland LeBron James
is Cleveland known for, and we're known for. Let's just look it up. Let's see what they're known for real quick. Jays. Architecture. They're known for architecture. Okay, parks.
Cleveland structures.
Ooh. There's an orchestra. Then they have an orchestra. Okay, Cleveland. They have some freaking beautiful food. Oh boy. Murals. Cultural. They're kind of like the city that kind of really embodies, I would say, really just kind of music and kind of just
really it looks like music, food.
Yeah, music, food. They're really kind of known for a lot of.
They have Lake Erie.
Yeah, they have. Okay, so music.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh. So definitely music.
Oh. Hold on. Let me think here. Okay. So Cleveland. So we got Cleveland. You got what are the other, so Cleveland Browns.
Maybe that's Cleveland Rocks. I don't know.
That might be why it's Rocks. But like,
did it say anything?
But then if you had Cleveland Rockets, you could say that the city's trying to go above and beyond in any of the things. So like Cleveland Rockets really shows that everybody's trying to go above and beyond everybody else.
Boom.
I just named a team out of nowhere. Just why can you not just pick a stupid freaking name that's actually good for once?
Definitely music, from what I've seen.
Music. They love music. Okay.
That is something that I think.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I think they have the Football Hall of Fame there too, but that's No, that's in Canton, Ohio, so that's a
Uh,
little bit away. But
yeah.
music definitely
Hmm.
seemed like one of the best,
Hmm.
one of the better. Like the
Okay. So
Cleveland
let's
Notes. I
let's
mean, you
think about
already
the
have St. Louis Blues, which is a music type thing, but
yeah. Ooh. Okay. So St. Louis Blues is like a music type thing. What if you do
yeah.
like Cleveland? No, it can't be rock. No.
Cleveland Notes. I don't know.
Cleveland. Okay. You know what?
Bum, 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 bum.
Let's go out a limb here. Is any team in baseball named Stars?
No,
Cleveland Stars. Now, don't think about it
a
this
little
way. You got
generic. Little
like
generic.
little bit, but think about it this way. It represents the rock stars, the music culture kind of gets that. But also,
Different meaning
if you
behind it.
if you have like the aspect, maybe the star on each side represents maybe the city, the people, the team, the music, the food.
As you can tell by us looking everything up, this is just a very spontaneous
Hey,
thing.
we're
And we
doing
have
this spontaneous. We don't do things.
nothing before. We literally came up with these things like right now.
Uh,
I don't know.
I mean, like seriously,
Cleveland Stripes. Wouldn't that be weird?
yeah, just
Stripes on the jerseys. I don't know. Something that could make a cool logo.
something make a cool
Cool
logo.
fan
Just,
interaction.
I'm
fan
still saying,
interaction, cool logo, and cool jerseys. That's what I'm looking for.
yeah. So we have bands. So there's that. You got bands. So like maybe you kind of name yourself like the Cleveland and then name it something off the wall. But
Cleveland percussion.
no, like name it like you would name like an actual rock star band, like a rock band, and maybe do it that way to like represent the music culture or something like that. Maybe something in the food. Cleveland hot dogs.
Cleveland Osbournes.
Cleveland.
The Ozzy Osbournes are coming to play. Going off the rails on a crazy train.
I have an idea. Hold on. Hold up.
Cleveland
What?
crazy trains.
Cleveland trains. The
Trains.
Cleveland rails.
Cleveland crazy train.
The Cleveland rails, because they owe Cleveland rails or something like that. They make their own path. They forge ahead. They start the trends and keep going. They lead the train. So the train's everybody else. They make the rails for the trains to go on. So they have to follow them. Look at that. I just came up with another name. Imagine Pirates had to be changed though.
Not seeing much on trains. I mean, they have a train operator club convention there. So maybe.
Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. I'm still sticking to Rockets. Rockets just innovative.
Something that just pops.
Something like, because it's like a rock star heavy
You
because
do
it's
have
like
the
rock.
Houston Rockets in the NBA. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Houston Rockets, but
Theirs is particular based off like NASA and stuff.
well, if you do Cleveland Rockets and it's more representation of them paving the way for music or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And like the best part about this is like it's like everybody else can come up with so much better names than what they like what we think was the list. We're not exactly sure. But hey.
Mm-hmm.
Now on to other baseball news. Oh boy. Here we go.
Now.
Oh well, actually, since we're on naming teams, I just want to throw this in. Just random topic I thought about it. So we like Pittsburgh teams. You got Pittsburgh Pirates, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, what if they were to have a basketball team and a soccer team? What were the two names that you would go for each team?
They already have a soccer team, the Riverhounds, so we can just.
But in the actual MLS,
this is something I found. For basketball, I can't take credit for this. I cannot because I found this online.
Yes.
But the two things I saw were Pittsburgh Bridges or Pittsburgh Iron.
What if it's like Pittsburgh, like something with a hammer or something?
I heard that NBA is thinking about expanding.
Pittsburgh.
Probably not to Pittsburgh, though. I know Seattle's probably main team.
Pittsburgh.
It kind of seems like they're trying to follow in NHL footsteps because I heard they wanted to go to Las Vegas because that's a huge market.
Yeah.
And Seattle apparently really wants a team.
Stop it, Seattle. Pittsburgh wants a team. Pittsburgh. Hey, the best part about Pittsburgh is that you can literally name your team Bridges, and everybody will think it's stupid except for the city of Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh understands that they are the city of freaking bridges.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine
cool. You could have a bridge. They have a stadium to use, to be honest. PPG Paints Arena.
Yeah.
You got your stadium.
Okay, so you know how there's Riverhounds? You know how we have the Riverhounds in soccer?
Yeah.
What if you did instead of had Riverhounds, what if you named a team
the River Monsters?
No. The Loch Ness the
Loch Ness Monster.
The bridges. The basketball team's named the River Monsters. Something. Oh my gosh! So just. Yeah.
I mean, if you have river in the name.
Yeah. Hey, the point. Something with the point. Yeah. Use the point for
Pittsburgh
it.
Point.
The point.
Party by the point. That's where they always have their
party down to the point, boys.
Let's go down to the point and party all night.
Okay. Well, last little bit here.
It's okay.
Pittsburgh Pirates. We'll end it off on a Pittsburgh team
I have
here.
The names and everything. Okay. So the Pittsburgh Pirates traded Adam Frazier to the, guess it, San Diego Padres. And they got like 3 prospects. They got shortstop to Supita Marcano, who is like the main piece. And I believe he was the number 5 prospect, the 5th prospect in the Padres organization. And they got a pretty deep prospect pool from what it seems like.
Yes.
So you're getting a pretty good prospect, I guess. They're getting pitcher Michel Miliano, an outfielder Jack Suwinski, who is another okay piece. Yep. The other guy, the pitcher, is just kind of like a throw-in type thing. They might have updated the top 30 prospects for the Pirates real quick. So I am going to look. They might have. I'm looking at this. And he moved in to Supita Marcano, moved to 7th.
Oh. So
which means the Pirates have a deeper prospect pool.
Yeah.
And the Padres do.
Yeah. So,
but they got a lot of people that are coming up.
Yeah.
Because
they need to fill up the team.
Well, Marcano.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how to say, but he's ready to play right now. He already played MLB games this year.
Come on.
I think he's down before, but yeah. And most of the prospects the Pirates have, their top prospects, estimated time is 2023.
Draft. What about that beautiful draft?
Oh yeah. I'm looking for the catcher. I think it was like Henry Davis, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So
and he doesn't look like he's in here yet, but I know he is the number 1 prospect.
As we slowly got into this, as I slowly thought about this trade here, at first I thought it was a stupid trade. Then I realized what they were doing. They were bringing in some more prospects. But do Pirates need prospects? Not really. They need to back up on the prospects a little bit. And I understand what you're thinking here. Why are you saying that? Well, I'm saying they need some veteran players for those prospects to play with to get some pointers under. They need to kind of...
They got some... And they're not very good, but hey.
Got some.
With the money situation, they don't like to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. We'll see, though.
This is the best we're going to get, I think.
Yeah. Well, after that long, weird podcast today, thank you guys for watching.
One more point. Most of the prospects, their top prospects, by 2023, they should be in the MLB.
Oh, there we go.
So
maybe
2 years,
maybe they'll actually win a World Series.
We're looking at T1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year's probably going to be another tough year. You're
Yeah.
going to get to see some more prospects like Nick Gonzalez,
Yep.
O'Neill Cruz, who is also a shortstop.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yes. Oh,
But
I had
that's it.
I had an idea for next podcast. I believe that we will be bringing a different team to next thing. So we will be both getting a city for next week, and we will bring a team based off of that. So we'll have a name and a mascot and everything for you guys.
Okay.
So we'll do a little research. We'll give you the team, and we'll get it.
And we're going to have Aaron decide whose is better.
Yeah, we'll have Aaron decide. We'll hop into it right away, so he doesn't know what's going on. We won't tell him
will
about
have
it.
no idea. We're not
No,
going to
no
tell
idea.
him.
We'll do the research. We'll come up with the teams, but we'll see
And
which
we will
one's
let him decide because
Yeah.
I'm going to win. Fine.
Hey. If it's anything like trivia, we all know the comeback story is always real. We all know the comeback story's there.
Okay.
We all know it's going to be like the last thing. I just slap it.
Maybe we need to make a wager. I don't know, ice bath or something stupid
boy.
like.
Oh boy.
Nah,
We're doing
I don't
that
know,
stuff
I don't know.
again. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, anything. Please make sure to always stay steel strong, and we will see you in the next one.
Steel
Peace.
man.